Nigerian Television Authority Channel 12, your dependable station, will on Monday, 26th October 2020, present 60 Minutes Live, a live phone-in interactive program. The program will feature the chairman of Akwa Ibom State Independent Electoral Commission, Elder Nyedi Koiwak, who will speak on the local. Good afternoon and welcome to this very special 30 minutes with Kofana Securities and Investments Limited. This is one company, I should say, that has taken its time to invest in almost all areas of humanity. Kofana Securities and Investments Limited, of course, is not new in the terrain of business and financing. And of course, we have the company's representatives here in our studio today to talk about the experts of this great company over time. On my far right is Mr. Steve Okafor, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. Good afternoon, good to have you join us.
Good afternoon, Presenter. It's nice being here.
Thank you so very much. Yeah. And of course, sitting very close to me is Mr. Favor Otong, the dealing clerk of the company.
Good afternoon. Nice being here with you.
Thank you, you too, for finding time to be here. We know that you have a very busy schedule, and we have to thank you for even finding time to be here to tell Akwa Ibomites and beyond the things that you are doing to sustain the financial sector. If you may want to know a little bit about Kofana Securities and Investments Limited, the company was incorporated in 2007, but started full operation in 2008 with registration number RC657646. Operational addresses for Uyo, we have 119 Oron Road, and of course at Lagos, 1 Ogolana Drive, Surulere, Lagos, Port Harcourt, 4 Chief James Street, Rumomasi, Port Harcourt. With that, you can see that the company has really covered the length and breadth of Nigeria, particularly the operational headquarters in Lagos, given the very nature of that commercial city. Okay, straight to business. The MD and Chief Executive Officer, what does your company really do?
Yes, thank you very much, Presenter. First of all, let me correct the impression. Our head office is right here in Uyo.
Beautiful.
So that's 119 Oron Road.
Okay.
And by Odotobong Junction.
Oh,
that's where we are located.
Okay.
We are a stockbroking firm.
Okay.
And the major financier of our company is the son of the soil.
Okay.
And that is why we see, even what we're about to present today, we have to start from this state because it's a charity. Begins
yes, that's right.
Yes, we've been in operation in stockbroking business since 2008, and I feel we're not making the kind of impact that we're not reaching out. We're not a household name yet in even the states where we're supposed to have catchment, where we call our catchment area. That is why we are also. So as a stockbroking firm, we create wealth. As a stockbroking firm, we do financial advisory.
Okay.
You understand? And then as a stockbroking firm, most especially right now that SEC is trying to educate people on how to avoid or reduce the impact of Ponzi schemes. As a stockbroking firm, we try to reach out to investors, reach out, even students as well, okay, to let them know that, look, you must invest for your future. You must stay away from Ponzi scheme and you must stay away from acts that will make you lose money. But by and large, we're a stockbroking firm and we are strongly rooted in Akwa Ibom State.
This is quite good considering the fact that if some of us had this opportunity in our much younger days, maybe we would have been really well off financially because it comes with the idea of having to save your earnings. You don't really have to finish what daddy or mommy sends us pocket money. Who knows, the bits can make up very valuable amounts of money in the years to come. Okay, you talked about portfolio management, and I've also seen fund managers and investment advisors. Mr. Favor, how do you do that?
Okay, thank you very much for having me. We operate different types of account for customers.
Okay.
And so customers can open individual accounts, and then there is joint accounts. You can also, a company can open corporate accounts, still investment corporate accounts. And then there is estate accounts for people that maybe lost their parents, and then the estate of the parents. And
Okay,
then
sorry, how does that work, the estate thing? Because the moment you mentioned it, my mind went to maybe building or something. Or is it like?
No, it's not a building.
Okay.
Estate account is if your father has died
Okay.
or your mother and they had shares, and then you want to claim the dividends, and so there are certain requirements, and like the letter of administration and the newspaper publication of date and all those other requirements that we will need, because the accounts will be authorized by the CSCS. And then there is an account for a minor. So you can actually open an account for your child and then fund it, and the child will have the benefit after many years. You know, that is how investment works. And there is a nominee account and then special account with CSCS. And the reason why we are really helping the public is because during the public offer, many people buy public offer without having a CSCS number or CHN number, clearinghouse number. So during the allotment, it will be difficult for them to have access to these shares so that they can immediately sell. You can remember recently the Zenith Bank, GT and other Fidelity, they did public offer. And those that put their CSCS number and CHN number during the purchase of the shares had the allotment instantly when the company released, and they can equally trade with that. So for someone to invest, you must have an investment account. This an investment account is similar to account that is opened in the bank, but it is tailored for investment, buying and selling of shares. Recently, a medical doctor came to the office and was complaining that Zenith Bank has now come public and that he wants to buy more of Zenith Bank. I told him you can buy shares every day, Monday to Friday. And he said he didn't know. So many people need to be educated so that they could take advantage of what is happening in the capital market and increase their wealth.
Thank you, Mr. Favor. We thank God that this is just one of the various platforms that you have to put people through. Okay, now let's look at the issue of investment advisors. Now, I want to take it from this point. You know, in sports administration, back then in school, we were taught how you can go into sports, make a career out of it, and then while you're making that career, you have investment managers, those people that will introduce you to certain businesses that you can actually, float or become partners alongside your career, given the fact that someday you are going to be too weak to be on the track running. Now, do you do this kind of a thing to people? Now, let's go to the area first. Assuming somebody is in sports, for instance, or like myself, a civil servant. Now, can you offer me that kind of service or those services such that by the time I'm retiring, whether there's delay in my pension and gratuity or not, I can get a loan?
First of all, we really need to understand how stockbroking works.
Okay.
Now, there's what we call, when you buy shares, there's what you call dividends.
Okay.
There's also when you buy shares that you buy at a lower price and it goes up. That's capital. Sell at a higher price. That's capital appreciation.
Okay.
Now, what we do for investors, for young people that have what you call the appetite for risk, they have the heart to take the ups and downs in share prices. We can have, those are the people we can advise to play what you call risky stocks.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But for elderly people, we look at, that's the investment advisory function I'm trying to let you know.
Yes.
For the elderly people who we know that, cash means a lot to them, we advise them to buy shares that pay good dividends, shares with little or no risk. There are companies like the Nestle's, the Nigerian Brews, even right now, Zenith and GTB, they pay good dividend. They give dividend income and also give stability. These are the ones so we look at the age structures and we give advice according to the age structures. Then we also, when we see some young people that are eager to make money fast, we call it, there is this thing about trying to guide them not to lose their money. You understand?
Yeah.
Especially where we've seen situations where most Ponzi schemes, a lot of dubious investments have come up. We try to tell them, stay away from these investments. You must understand how the money market works, or how the stock market, the financial market works. If you understand how the money market, the rates at the money market, you will be able to know that, if I can't get these rates at the capital market, and I can't get a reasonable returns in the money market, therefore why would somebody set up an investment and is offering you
over 300%,
which is not possible. So those are the
Sustainable.
things we do, and we are trying to also reach out to schools. You understand? Part of this is reason why we are doing what we are doing, catching them young, giving these awards to students, and trying to use it to make an inroad into educating them further on how to do their investments.
Okay, thank you, the MD and CEO. We've seen that Kofana institutes award to students. We'll take a break. When we come back, you'll tell us more how one can qualify and the many other things that one can benefit with the award. Let's take a break. Nigerian Television Authority Channel 12, your dependable station, will on Monday, 26th October 2020, present 60 Minutes Live, a live phone-in interactive program. The program will feature the chairman of Akwa Ibom State Independent Electoral Commission, Elder Nyedi Koiwak, who will speak on the local You're still on to 30 minutes, a very special one indeed with Kofana Securities and Investments Limited, with the corporate headquarters at 119 Oron Road by Dotumobo Street, Uyo. They are in the studio to talk about many other things, including management of various accounts such as individual, joint, corporate, estate accounts, and minor accounts. And already they've provided full information as to the services rendered by the stockbroking firm, which includes portfolio management, fund managers, and investment advisors. Now, before we went on break, you actually talked about your investments in education. Yes. Keying the young people, making the young people get interested in what you're doing, but this time through education. Tell us how you do that.
Now, we looked at, you see, there is something about when you want to impact on a particular set of people, you must bring out something that will act as an attraction to them. If you go to the school now and you are talking and talking without showing them what they will benefit, most of them may end up not listening to you. So we looked at it from the angle that, considering that this is where we have our head office, considering that the major financier is from this state, we now decided to reach out and institute this program we call award for the best JAMB score that secures admission into a public university that same year.
Okay. Does that fall alongside your corporate social responsibility?
It's part of
correct.
it's part of it.
Yeah.
It's part of it. But you see, when you look at, aside from the corporate social responsibility, we're also looking at how do you make these young ones have interest in what we are doing. Because if they see that, oh, a company is existing, they can help out in education this way, it also means that for them, they may even aspire to be stockbrokers tomorrow and work in the industry.
Okay, now let me take you a little bit far from what you are talking about. Now, one of the cardinal points in the Arise agenda of the governor
Yes.
happens to be education. That's the E at the end of the Arise concept. Now, how does this get to link up with what you're doing, given the fact that someday you're going to have an environment in which everybody's supposed to be enlightened? Yes, how do you link that up?
Yes. You see, if you look at the Arise agenda of the governor, you see what it is all about is more like trickling down the dividends of democracy.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
To the grassroots. So on our own way, in our own little way, this is also part of trickling down the dividend of having our corporate office in Uyo. We are trickling it down to meeting the students' needs and giving them something that they will look, because you see, this award it can actually lead to what you call competition among the schools. And this competition, you see, it goes a long way in helping the educational system of the state. When there is competition, in fact, by the time a few companies key into this kind of program we are doing,
Yes.
just imagine where we have maybe 10 corporate organizations offering this, and one child, just like Joel, have won it. 10 multiplied by the amount we are giving to a student in a public university. You know what we are talking about. So this program is a way of galvanizing and bringing out competition, helping out in these children having a purpose in life, and helping the state too. It can even take them out of, you know what?
The shores of the country for further studies.
Yeah, not just the shores of the country. It keeps them away from all those.
Yes, the vices
associated with youth. You understand?
Okay, now let's, Mr. Favor, let's look at the call for hard work and dedication.
Okay.
Yes, he has taken a part of it. Now let's look at that from you.
Well, as a student, when you are in school, you have objective, and the objective is to pass your exams. And if you are good, you will be good when you are taking public exams not set by your school, and that is taken by everybody. So for you to come out like Joel has come out to distinguish himself among so many students that took the JAM, it shows that he was focused from onset. He was dedicated to his studies, and the spirit of hard work is in him, and so that is why he could score that mark and then come out, also gain admission, and I believe when the HOD comes, he will confirm that he's doing well, because the foundation is strong.
Yes.
And so that is what we are trying to sell to the younger people, the youth of Akwa Ibom, that you can make it any way you are once you are focused, consistent, and dedicated to duty. The sky will be your limit.
Okay, thank you so very much. Okay, we'll take yet another break. When we return, we'll have Joel and of course his HOD on set to talk about the process and of course how this has really helped them.
Thank you.
The Nigerian Television Authority Channel 12 for you, your dependable station, will on Monday, 26th October 2020, present 60 Minutes Live. Welcome back. Joining us on this half of the program is on my immediate left, Joel Ifiok Usanga, the awardee, a student of Electrical Electronics Department, University of U, and of course, Dr. Nsebong Okura, the HOD, Electrical Electronics Engineering, University of U. Good to have you two join us.
Thank you very much.
Yes, the stockbroking firm, Kofana Securities and Investments Limited, have spoken about their core corporate social responsibility and then encouraging students in the likes of Joel to actually move further in terms of education and get even more serious, even as a way of attracting many other students to get to that level and maybe surpass it. Now, the HOD, now let's look at the fact that you are directly the one supervising Joel. How is he faring?
Thank you very much, sir. First of all, I want to say that we as a department, University of the Department of Electrical Electronics Engineering, we are privileged to have an intelligent student who has come into that department, and I believe he will come out tops at the end of his program. Currently, Joel Usanga is doing very well. He is a year one student now. They've done most of their courses in the Faculty of Sciences. They're taking only just a course in Faculty of Engineering this session. But from the exams he had in first semester, he did very well. And the second semester is about to start the examination in the next 2 weeks. And I know that he's going to do excellently well.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Okura. Now, Joel, how has it been going there? I know that you're really elated, and it's just a rare privilege, let me say so. This time where times are really hard and parents are considering how to get it to the other side, move all the kids to where they should be or their starting point in life. How has it been having this kind of privileges amongst the number of people that are looking for opportunities like this?
Thank you, sir, for having me here. I feel encouraged. I feel blessed. I feel like among other people, among other students who wrote that jam, that I'm blessed to have this opportunity. I know that it's hard work and perseverance that brings people to this stage, but I feel like people don't really invest more time in praying, because most of the work I did was prayer. I've heard of stories where people will go to jam centers and their systems fail. So what I did was that I made out time to pray. I also read and I practiced. This time around, I know that in the past, jam was written on paper, but now it's CBT. So you have to shift. You have to shift your mind to computer-based environment. So what I did was I took series of practice with computers so that I will be able to
get acquainted with
the system, with the system in the jam center.
Okay, now Dr. Nsebong Okura, in a situation like this, what do you have to tell Joel and those who are watching us? It's very key, because to whom much is given, much is expected. Just in few seconds.
Thank you very much. What I have now is to advise Joel Usanga to take his studies very seriously, and he should not allow some students who are not serious to distract him, because we have a few set of students in the university who come, they don't want to take their studies serious. They may want to join some groups which are not educational, which are not education inclined. So I want to advise him to take his studies very serious, listen to his lecturers, do the assignments on time, submit assignments on time, and at the end of the day, I see him succeeding seriously.
Okay, thank you so very much. It was nice having both of you talk to us at this moment. We'll take yet another break. When we return, we'll do the presentation proper. Please stay tuned. Nigerian Television Authority, Channel 12 for you, your dependable station, will on Monday, 26th October 2020, present 60 minutes. So we are here in the live studio, and of course we have a check to be presented to Joel Ifyo Usanga by the management of Kofana Securities and Investments Limited, a fulfillment of an aspect of their corporate social responsibility and encouragement, a check of 500,000 naira to the awardee for emerging tops at last year's Joint Admission and Matriculations Board examination, and subsequently securing admission in the Department of Electrical Electronics, University of Uyo. So we have that now. Okay, Joel?
Yes, okay. Yes. Joel, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You did a marvelous work. And in fact, while we were talking, it skipped my mind to let people know that you scored a total of 362 in jump.
Awesome.
So this award is not just what we call mere showmanship. This is to tell you to keep the good work going, and also know that Kofana, we are always there. It's not just giving you a financial award. Tomorrow, you have any reason to come and seek financial advice from us, it is free of charge. We are not going to charge you. This is part of what we are here to do. We are proud of you, and we hope that you will not derail.
Okay, thank you. For the daddy, what does this mean to you? And of course, yeah, the financial side.
Okay, yeah, I'm so grateful for this award. I really thank Kofana Security and Investment. This goes a long way to assist the family in his academic pursuit. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
All right, thank you so very much, everybody that has been part of the program from the beginning till now. My name is Okondem, from me and the entire production team, and alongside everybody here in the studio. Bye-bye, see you next time.